Of course, the winner will get $15,000 and will be the final champion of the year. Qualifier number 5. Looking across the board at the storyline that's unfolded. Ollie Bolly won Qualifier 1. We saw he's as the fellow Italian win Qualifier 2. It was a back-to-back victory for Levi, a 16-year-old wonder kid from the Netherlands. And now in this one, it's all to play for in this final matchup. Tom from right to left, of course. COSIMOGUANIERI from left to right.
I think the big question for me, Brandon, is how Tom reacts to his first loss in this qualifier. If he can come out, get that first goal, put Cosimo under a little bit of pressure that he was never really under in the opening best of 2. Well, we've got a completely different game on our hands.
Mbappe. Trying to get things moving forward. Well, he's done part of the job to force a bracket reset. That's a real difficult part of this. When you go into a grand final and you know that your opponent has got that extra game on you, it can sometimes often phase you. On the flip side, we always say this, Rich, you never want to lose your first game in the grand final to make a bracket reset happen.
No, you really don't. And typically when a player loses that first game, I should say the loser's bracket victor comes through and forces the reset, I would say majority of the time they go on to win the series. They've done the hard bit, they've reset the bracket, they've already got their opponent's number.
I think what's key in this one, Tom needs to take the lead, has to make Cosimo come out and play. That sort of possession stance. Ball that could be into Mbappe. Fernandez alongside to Vieira. Patient build up.
Chance.
Hill to hill. Directional nutmeg trying to push his way through. Literally just pushing his way past all of the defenders.
Took a deep breath right there. Typically you see that directional nutmeg and then the instant tackle back inside the box. Not the most beautiful of goals to score or concede, but like you take any sort of goal, don't you, in a grand final bracket reset.
Towel this time. For birthday towel, a vital part in any team. With the restrictions, it allows you to have it. And also linking the likes of Mbappe or Neymar, depending on what league you're looking at. Renato Sanchez also offers you that Liga room. Remember, this is the grand final. Winner of this will go into the playoffs with all the confidence, with all the momentum. Rounded out the year in style. Mbappe slightly too short for him.
I tell you what, in-form Joe Gomez, in-form Varane have been unbelievable at the back. We've been seeing fullbacks at centre-back for so long. And Cosmo coming in, 2 centre-backs, not even 2 of the quickest centre-backs either. And you should be so good.
There's a point that we sort of, a weakness point we thought that could have been the case for those players. Yes, still fantastic players, maybe lacking a little bit of pace. Ronaldo around the corner, hill to hill. COSIMOGUANIERI will strike first again.
And again, it's a very, very good goal from Cosimo. As soon as he gets into that final third, it's direct, it's pinpoint. One touch out of his feet, heel to heel past the goalkeeper. And rifling it emphatically into the back of the net.
It's in those moments there that anyone will tell you you've got to have the extra pass, the extra touch, the extra skill move. And what do we say? The one thing that had to happen in this game, Tom had to take the lead to make Cosimo feel uncomfortable. Now look, he'll just return back to being in the driving seat. Maybe find a second at this rate. CR7. Little ball roll. Back to CR7 again. Round the goalkeeper. Flicks it up and... Nearly gets the ball across to the head of Mbappe.
The little ball roll dink as well. He's enjoying himself. He's expressing himself right now.
So close. A warning shot fired at Tom. Here's Mbappe, needs to step up. It's been so good for him all year long. Fernandez into Attal. Mbappe, CR7, still Tom! And there's a way back into the tie.
Big goal, very, very big goal. A little bit fortunate. The ball found its way to CR7 just on the edge of the box. Took a little stumble, managed to keep his balance just for an extra second and then smashed that past the goalkeeper into the top corner.
I think the difference was in that first two-legged game, there was moments like that, Rich, that were hitting the post for Tom. They were going off target, they were being blocked. And I think really there was no celebration there because it was just a bit of a relief to say, you know what, CR7, you can score from those sort of areas when you get a half chance.
I mean, you just saw a little sort of glimpse, shall we say, of the two players' face cams. Tom he just looks a little bit distressed, doesn't he, at the minute? He had his head in his hands, rubbing his eyes. Cosimo ready and raring to get this second half underway.
Just see Stampy there as well. Obviously a important figure, everything that's behind the scenes, a hashtag. I don't think I'd like to be in that seat right now. You must be like, what do you say? What do you do? It must be such like a pressured environment.
Substitution for the visitors.
There's not much to say. You're not going to tell Tom how to play FIFA. Do you know what I mean? You're just not.
Coming onto the pitch.
You probably want somebody more just to calm the situation. Come on, keep on doing what you're doing. That's why Wes was so good in that role. Because on the pitch, just let Tom do what he's doing. But it's just the more sort of the mental side of it. That's where he really did help him, and sure, he's done the exact same for him.
They've all been on the journey with him over the last couple of years, Tom. A man that everyone has wanted to sort of take down and beat because he's been so good. Not just top of the pile, but clear at the top. The European PlayStation rank is no doubt the most competitive one. Thousands of FUT verified players. Back on the way for the second half. 1-1 the scoreline here. Cosimo scored down one of his CR7. Just before the half-time interval. Someone's able to reply. Feet from Mbappe, brings in Attal to the attack. Attal back to Mbappe. That's the Mbappe that Tom knows and loves.
You just see Mbappe calling it in right there. Patient play from Tom. He was dragging him left and right, switching the play across. Mbappe with a lovely ball into Yusuf Attal. He cuts it back, one touch out of his feet, and then just smashes that into the top corner past the goalkeeper.
I said it before, he's been the sort of poster boy of all of Tom's results. That team of the Kylian Mbappe, involved in all the goals, all the big moments in terms of qualification. To be honest, he's been kept quiet for a long time. However, when he does get a sniff of a goal, when he does get half a chance, you know he's going to be deadly. And also, Rich, the first time he's been in the lead, what will change now for Tom? Will he look to drive away with this one?
Well, I mean, you can already see the intensity in the final third has definitely accelerated. The quickness of the passing is a lot snappier. Just in that little play right there. Quick, into feet, popping it off, looking for different angles, looking for different options. The confidence is starting to come back for him. Just, the thing is, Cosmo is such a good player. He won't mind. That just got a fall for him.
Nearly did. Schmeichel off his line. Sanchez into Ronaldo, is there the run of Mbappe, is it on? Back to CR7, it falls again, can't. Find any space. Into the pause we'll go. 20 minutes left in this one. Tom in the lead. First time he's been in the lead.
And compare the face cams from half-time to now. Smile starting to emerge across his face. Cosmo very much still locked in. Speaking to his coach. He knows a chance will come. He knows as long as he keeps patient, he's got the attacking capability to score many goals. Just look at what he did to Daniel in the losers bracket semi-final. It was 2-2 at the halfway point between the two legs. Second leg, he beat him 5-0. Won 7-2 altogether.
You said it perfectly. He's had to play a lot of FIFA in a short period of time. As you said, we're ticking over near enough to 12:30 a.m. in Italy. It's been on a loser bracket run since we kicked off today, about 5 p.m. UK time. However, he's just seemingly got better and better, which often never seems to be the case when you play so much. Final 15. Is there a response for Cosimo? Neymar twisting, turning, dropping the shoulder. Which way is he going to go? Where is he going to end up? Reversal, that's
outstanding.
Oh! Cosimo! How much more has this man got to give?
You simply cannot count Cosimo down. Inside the box, nobody is better at the moment. Twisting, turning, left stick dribbling, heel to heel, and then the reverse elastico. Just popping it away from the defender, giving him a little bit of space, and then rifling it past the goalkeeper.
Well, I'm happy to say to everybody watching that we're doing this all again for one more leg. It's like a battle in the chat. Every time a goal goes in, it's just an outpour between the two sides of fans. We haven't had this for a final for a long time. Italy want another major title in one of their players' back pockets. On the flip side, the UK want their own. The man that's top of the pile to go and round out Qualifier 5 with a huge title win. You'd say it's deserved off the consistency he's shown. You can't say he hasn't had his chances, Tom. He's been in finals before. Still way in this final, let's not forget that.
It's so tense right now between these two when you Just take into consideration the marathon, especially that Cosmo has endured today.
Oh, wow.
Chance.
Adama, Traore, off the bench. Can he be the hero? That's a poor pass. Back to CR7. It's a brilliant block from Joe Gomez.
Just simply didn't have the confidence in Adama, I don't think, inside the box.
It's out. Chance. Is he on? CR7. That's too heavy. And that will do us. Tom, first in the rankings again. To even get there is incredible. Absolutely incredible. But you can know how nice it would be just to round out all that hard work in the qualifiers, 1 to 5, with a trophy.
Just gives a little bit of sort of recognition of what you've done, doesn't it, as well? It's all great being number one. Unbelievable consistency across the 5 qualifiers. But to go in with a trophy as well gives you that extra incentive. Big chance. Varane poking it home.
This is the final leg between these two. At the end of play, there will be a new winner in the history books, joining the likes of Jesus, Ollie Bolly. Ollie Bolly? The Swede who,
correct,
as we said, feels like an absolute lifetime ago. Back in December it was. Chance around the corner. It's CR7! Sticks the hands of Nick Pope. Still on. Still alive for Mbappe. That's out. Carba back to Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe dancing. Still!
Beautiful goal from #Tom in the final third. Kylian Mbappe with the elastico, seeing up his man and just skipping past him before firing #Tom into the lead for the first time.
Wow, what a smile
again
across his face as well. Sorry, Rich. Finding his groove and finding his Mbappe. The perfect start to this second leg. 3 goals to 2 he leads.
Can Cosimo come back again? Done it time and time again. A man that just doesn't seem fazed by the occasion at all.
The man has played a lot of FIFA.
Yeah, will Tom finally be able to put a little bit of separation between these two?
Second goal would certainly be that. Mbappe still. Vieira back, cutting up the play as he's done all tournament long. You tell how much more aggressive Tom is in that final third in terms of he's hunting for those goals. What's the builder lead? I said it before, it's about making Cosimo uncomfortable. When he's in the lead, he's going to just be in control. He's going to look after possession. Going to suck time out of the game. Mbappe, directional nutmeg. Well played by Kyle Walker and Reece James between the both of them, though. Live up to that.
You can see that he's really trying to get this second goal. I should say second goal to put him in front by 2 goals. Just for the cushion. Cosmo has been relentless in his approach over these 2 individual games, 4 legs of FIFA.
Building. Again, Mbappe this time. This is where it gets difficult to defend. When the skills are flowing, Mbappe's moving in the box. Kyle Walker. Brilliant interception there for Tom.
For a second you thought that reverse elastico heel-to-heel combo was going to come out again, didn't you? He defended well, but it just shows how dangerous he is in the final third, in the box. You can't even put a tackle in, you can't press circle because penalties get given.
Mbappe there nearly reached round the corner with that directional nutmeg. Still managed to work the ball out of that and has got possession still. Ronaldo, CR7, can he find the runner? Bruno Fernandes, chance for Tom! It's the first time he is led by 2 goals in this grand final.
Stole the ball high up the pitch. You mentioned his aggressive pressing. A great example of it right there. Cristiano Ronaldo with a little sort of cancel, played into Bruno Fernandes. Scored the only goal for Tom in the first series, and now putting him 2 goals up in the second series.
We questioned at times from Cosimo, Rich, where he's played so much FIFA. When would it get too much? When would? Even question a possible fatigue in terms of how concentrated he's had to be across all of these matches. It's a 2-goal advantage for Tom, who now looks like a different player.
Now we're really going to see, aren't we, what Cosmo is made of. All those 50-50s seem to be going Tom's way right now. Reece James stepping out, winning the ball back. Is in no rush to go forward either, but he has been dispossessed there.
Chance, Cosimo goes to that player lock. Can he find the feet of Mbappe? Yes, he can. He'll deal with the box. Nice elastico. Brilliant save, Schmeichel.
Wrong side for me, wrong side. If he goes to the opposite side, it's a guaranteed goal. Good save from Schmeichel, but an opportunity missed.
Well then, hashtag fans, Tom fans, 45 minutes away from witnessing his first European major title in his back pocket, which would say a lot about how well he's played this year, how consistent, how determined he's been. Not just to stay on top of everything in terms of competitive FIFA, but to then follow up and then to go and pick up a major. On the flip side, is it too much for Cosimo now, Richard? As he said, he has replied time and time again, but he hasn't replied to a 2-goal deficit from Tom because it hasn't happened yet in the game.
Well, this is the do-or-die situation, isn't it? You have to attack the game. You have to take everything to Tom. He needs a 2-goal swing in his favour to force extra time. Is it even possible? We'll soon find out.
This is the big one. What it's all come down to. 45 minutes away. Four goals to 2. Hashtag Tom leads. All to do for Cosimo. We said you've got to rattle him. Make him come out and play. And Cosimo, when he's in control, when he's dominating games, it's been the other side. Chance Mbappe, reverse elastico again. Reece James, right place, right time, and again it's those moments there, Rich, which didn't happen in that last game.
Well, it was just such good individual defending right there. He eyed him up, dead stop, reverse elastico, and Tom didn't bite. He's reading what Cosimo's doing.
And that's one thing, as I said, that just didn't happen in the earlier games. He was biting into the tackle. Chance for another one. As the time goes on now in this second half, chances will be rushed. Cosimo's got to be clinical if there's any hope.
Free kick.
CR7, advantage played. It won't be a free kick in the end. Mendy. I'll play João Cancelo. Looks for a player look down the line. He's got legs on him, Atao, and lots of pace. One more goal would probably seal the deal. Can he find it? CR7, directional nutmeg. Looking to go on his own, looking to bring in Neymar. Keeper's off his line, cuts it back inside! It's fortunate! But I can assure you right now, Tom really doesn't care. Because he's got a 3-goal lead. And he's 30 minutes away from taking the trophy home.
So fortunate. He went for the cutback, it bounced off João Cancelo into the penalty box. And just first person to react, slot it into the back of the net. Kylian Mbappe. Joe Gomez got done by the directional nutmeg. Looks slower than a week in jail. And maybe those centre-backs finally catching up to Cosimo Guanieri.
For Cosimo now, it's just too much to ask, in all honesty. Surely Tom must be thinking to myself, I'm in such a good position now. Defended well. Got the rub of the green on that one. Funny enough, who scored it? Mbappe.
See who's coming on as well. Adama Traore, Neres as well, and Tavernier for Cosimo alongside Alessandrini. It's just time management now, isn't it, really? You just have to play the clock, see the game out, try and pick him off on the counter-attack. Look for that back post.
Look for it, CR7. Three goals in 25 minutes. Man of a task for Cosimo.
It's well and truly in his hands. And for all the attacks now that come in, that he defends, it's one less chance of scoring for Cosimo. That through ball there, he'll just tick it off in his mind, Tom. Right, he's maybe got 3-4 chances left, 5 chances max. But if I score again,
it will be job done into the box. Surely punched away by Nick Pope. Chance, goal! Get the trophy out now and start engraving that man's name into it. He still doesn't think he's done, but you can understand why for him in his mind he was in a 3-0 position like this before, not in this exact minute when Levi DeWee just flipped the game on its head, but that was months ago. That's old history now. This is the present, I tell you. All that hard work, qualifier after qualifier, month after month. Spoke to him last week when we were commentating on an E-Friendly, Richard, and I said, how do you stay so hungry to want to win more, to want to win trophies? And he just said, I just look back and see what I've actually achieved and how far I've come, and I just want to keep achieving more.
He's done it on the sort of national scale, hasn't he? He's represented England, he's won the league in England, the EPL. Now it's his time to do it on the international scale, to do it on the European scale. What a performance. A lot of people have been saying he's the best player in Europe for a long time, but there's not really been any trophy to back that sentiment. It's just been the statistics, his placement on the rankings. This is the exclamation mark to that point.
And I think on top of that as well, if he didn't win a qualifier this year for Tom by his own account, yes, he'll be top of the pile, yes. One more, why not if he can? Just can't squeeze in. But he would have wanted a trophy to show for it. Playoffs are in the limelight. The E-Nations Cup also on the horizon. Hashtag will have their major. And their very own PlayStation representative, Tom, will finally have his reward for all his hard work.
And I think with only a few minutes remaining, there's going to be a lot of chat about hashtag United, about hashtag Tom, but we have to give huge props to Cosimo Guanieri right now. He's come through the losers bracket. He forced the bracket reset. A late consolation potentially cleared off the line. He's going to get a goal there with Mbappe. But what a tournament he's had. He's been ranking up almost every single tournament he's competed in. Top 6, top 4, and now a top 2. He took Tom all the way to his breaking point. He's going to be in fine form in those playoffs.
Well, here we go. The moment he's dreamt of. His first European major. Months of hard work. Years of the grind. A minute of added time. Set and stone. He's done. He's dusted. Tom has a European major. Hashtag United have another title in their back pocket. And you can see exactly what it means to him. $15,000. And wow, it's fully deserved. The man that everybody's feared here in Europe finally has that trophy next to his name.
What a performance from hashtag Tom. He's been talking about this. He's been visioning this moment for a very long time. And you can see the outpour of emotion from him. He doesn't know what to do with himself. The EPL, it was more of a relief. This, it feels as though he's been almost robbed of in previous tournaments. He felt as though he underperformed. He's needed this trophy to solidify to himself that he's the best player in Europe. And he is on top of the mountain right now, going in to those playoffs. What a man, what a team, and what a performance.